Marvelush. And quite frankly, this extra piece that we've never been able to do before, it's like a bit of a shawl meets infinity. Beth, come on over. Let's chat about this one. We are all picking up multiples. Oh my goodness. And even hugging you, you just kind of want to do it again. It's such a soft, tactile fabric. So let's do this. Let's talk Marvelush and let's talk colors because it feels and acts like cashmere without the maintenance.
Without the maintenance. That's what we were striving for. We wanted to find a yarn that we could spin and it could become cozy and cloud-like and fluffy and feel like cashmere, but be really gentle, easy care. I always share the story. I have family members that can't wear wool.
Right.
It doesn't matter. It could be the best cashmere, and they have issues with it. So we were very happy to come up with this, and it's just like a baby's blanket.
It is. So let's start right here on the end and walk us through the colors. Keep in mind that you're going to get your poncho, which is so on trend. We'll go through the details of that. And you're going to get the extra shawl collar that is removable. So you're going to see it worn both ways.
2 in 1.
But we sell ponchos all the time for $35 on QVC. We're less than that, plus you're getting this extra piece.
Yes.
So this is your olive.
This is olive.
Okay.
This is the paprika, which I'm wearing. And spicy pumpkin shade.
And I'll tell you, if it's looking cherry or red on your camera, please know that it is like the color of the spice that you put on top of the deviled eggs. It is paprika.
Exactly, it is paprika. And then must have is our navy. And this is such a true gorgeous navy. It's not too dark, it's not too, you know, purpley. It's just, to me, perfection
gorgeous navy.
In a navy. Yes. And then a really warm, luscious color is our chestnut.
Okay.
And we had a caller earlier today that said she really saw gold tones in it. And she's so right. It's a really rich chestnut type of shade.
Almost a camely. It's so I picked up this one. I love this one. I actually now have 4 in my possession. The girls at the store think I'm crazy.
And here's your color.
Yes,
here's the
I love
wine.
this.
And wine always seems to be important in most falls, but it's probably more so than ever important this fall. And of course, then how could we go anywhere in a layered piece without black?
Okay.
This is going to be your desk to dinner grab. This is going to be your casual throw on. And this is a wonderful, fabulous new color to our line, which we call truffle. So think mushroom with just maybe a little more pink in it. It's just a beautiful truffle shade. And to me, it's like the most important new neutral.
Okay, so let me just tell you something. In fact, let's hold this truffle out for just a moment. I'm going to give you a look at all of these colors. If you're on the fence, maybe go with a neutral like your navy or your black or your truffle, maybe even the camel, and then maybe pick, here's your fall color. But this paprika is going to take you clear through to March and April, whether you're in Las Vegas or if you're in Tampa, Florida, because somehow it's not heavy. If you've ever worn cashmere and it was heavy, or if it was, you know, it made you feel sweaty, this is breathable, and I've been wearing Marvelush for years. So we're going to talk about that fabrication too. I need to let you know that already in the last 2 minutes, 800 of these are gone, and we have an additional 400 people on the phones. So I apologize you're having to wait. Let's talk about the seaming, because there's no maintenance. I remember, because I'm a kid of the 70s, when I used to have to twist my poncho around and I had to adjust it all day. I don't have to do that with this one.
Well, I'm a kid of the 70s too, and I love the easy flow of a poncho, but I totally agree with you that what I did was I added stitching, which created an armhole. And the beauty of that is that it stays where you put it. It gives you some modesty. You can see the stitching right down the side here.
Do you see it, Mike?
Creates an armhole.
Okay,
and this means that it stays in place on your body. It makes it easy to carry a handbag. It makes it easy for you to drive and shop and do everything in your life.
Well, I gotta tell you, and it doesn't get, I'm gonna show you underneath my arm. So here's the deal. See how that's there? I'm not having gaposis, I'm not showing all my business, but I also know that I'm covered in the places I wanna be covered, and they're gonna stay covered.
Exactly.
So when you look at that, and come stand beside me for just a second, she's got it with just the poncho. I decided to do the cowl neck as well.
Right.
You're gonna wear this by itself, you're gonna wear this by itself, you're gonna wear them together, and the whole thing is under $34. Do you know we sell scarves for more than $34 on QVC?
It's amazing.
So now I'm thinking, you don't really need to know their size because it's a Missy or a plus. All of those gifts that you want to kind of get out of the way. Or for me, selfishly, I'm thinking about, okay, when I travel, I have that basic outfit, but I can change it up by adding this gorgeous accessory piece.
Exactly. And if you're flying on the plane, this can fold up as your pillow.
That's what I do.
This can be your blankie. You shared with me the story about your kids and covering them up with Marvelush. And then when you get where you're going, as you just said, this is the perfect layering piece.
Right.
I always notice when I walk down the streets in New York, I always notice the woman that has a signature piece like a poncho or a cape.
Sophisticated.
Yes, it just ratchets up your style quotient.
Well,
it just makes you
want to put that one down, and then we'll come, or if you want to carry it. But I'm looking here at the olive. Look at how adorable this is with the skirt. You have on a skirt, I have on a full dress. It makes it to the next level. And I love how you've belted it out of the long necklace, too. And then I go to Miss Amanda. Look how gorgeous and hoity-toity.
She could be headed for a cruise, too.
I love your hair curly, by the way.
You too.
You look adorable. But look at this. And you know what? You take your basic jeans, your basic pants, and all of a sudden they go to the next level. And then, hello, Maria. How are you? You look beautiful in that blue. Well, you know what it is? We love it because A, it does what it's supposed to do, but I'm not itching, I'm not adjusting. I just get to wear it, and you get that bonus piece of, what are we calling that?
Cowl neck.
A cowl neck.
Yes.
Do you see that I've made up 5 different names before I just said, hey, what do we call this?
Let me grab one to show you what it looks like when it's off.
And let's do that. By the way, 2,000 are now gone, and we are a bit busy. When you think about what's that must-have, a poncho is the must-have, but not all ponchos are created equal. Some of them are itchy, and we're giving you the bonus cowl neck on top of that. So if you can do automated ordering or QVC.com, I highly recommend it.
Yeah. Look at how big and generous this is.
Oh, yeah.
Yet it's also soft and squishy and cozy.
Right.
And the beauty is that these big necks, you're going to be seeing them all over fashion as we move into true winter.
Sure.
Big turtles, big cowl necks.
Not fake winter. Not fake winter. True winter.
True winter. The snowy stuff that's coming. And the way you put this on is you want to turn it inside out with a seam. You want to find your label, and you pop it over your head, and then you fold it back to create the cowl neck piece that you end up wearing. And if you have any questions about this, you could go to my Facebook page, and I have a little video that shows you, again, how to pop this on.
I had to come to a redhead. I mean, because I wanted you to see how gorgeous Jessica looks. I mean, this particular shirt, you do look so beautiful. What's interesting is we've seen lots of folks around the queue wearing this morning. No matter what your skin tone, no matter what your hair color, this has got this warm golden glow.
It does, doesn't it? It's perfect.
Stunning.
Now, you have on the plus size. Right. So she has on the plus size because she's tall and she's curvaceous, and it just works so beautifully.
Look at the back too. I have to say the length is good. How tall are you again? 5'9"? So at 5'9", we're still getting the coverage we're looking for.
Great coverage.
We're getting the beautiful, beautiful drape, and I love the fringe.
And let me mention, our friend Leah Williams is not a plus girl, but she's very tall. And so in Marvelush, she always sizes up to the plus. Because she wants the extra length, and she just wants extra ease.
Right.
So again, if you're a woman that's like a large, extra large, but you're tall, you might go for the plus.
Okay, let me share these colors with you one more time. 3,000 are now gone, and I apologize, but we're busy. As you start to look at it, what's interesting to me is my mother-in-law, she's 70, and I both wore these when we went on our trip to Spain. My 15-year-old was saying, hey, what about me? I want one. This poncho theme, this must-have for fall 2015, is spanning the generations. And it's such a great idea to take you to the next level. This new color is phenomenal.
Isn't it? It's such a great new neutral. Absolutely. So that's truffle.
Truffle?
Yes. And then paprika, which I have on. and our luscious olive.
Oh man, I think I'm gonna put that one on next. I like that.
Everybody's been loving olive today. Must have navy. I just love this navy, and that's perfect for the beach with your white jeans and your flip-flops on a cool evening.
Absolutely.
You know, as you're getting your corn dog on the boardwalk.
Oh, that sounds fabulous.
I'm ready for the beach, you can tell. Okay, chestnut.
Okay.
Luscious. Wine.
Wine with
You're rocking
everything.
the wine.
Wine with everything.
And of course, you can't go wrong with black.
Okay, so you know, if it's in your budget, try the black or maybe the truffle, and then go with another color. This is an accessory. You're gonna look at this and you're gonna think, why didn't I pick up more? Why didn't I have an extra for the car? My mom does a Marvelush every single weekend. She lives in Las Vegas. It's 112 degrees. But where she goes to church, it's freezing cold. It is freezing cold. So she uses it as a lap blanket. You're gonna get so much use out of this one. I'm gonna go to Carol in Missouri. Carol, welcome in. I'm Albany, Irvin, and you're on with Beth Terrell. How are you?
Oh, I'm just fine. I'm looking at that, and I'm loving it. I just hope I can hold on to it. I have got daughters and granddaughters, and they're going to look at it. Where's mine, Nana? Where's mine?
That's exactly what they're going to say. How do you think you're going to wear yours?
Oh, hey, here in Missouri, it gets pretty cold sometimes, and I'm going to be wearing it probably even in the house.
You know what? It's interesting because it's got these armholes. It is super, super easy to wear and still function. But what I was going to show you is look at, I don't know how, well, now we're gone, so I'll walk over. Look how small, that's okay. Look how small this, oops, excuse me. Look how small this one rolls up. This is what Beth and I were chatting about. When we travel, we put this in our bag and we can either use it, you know, as a back or a head pillow, or we actually fold it out like a blanket, and you're going to get so much versatility out of this one.
Oh, yes, and I live in the mountains. I live in the mountains, so it'll definitely go into my truck.
Nice.
Because I even drive a pickup truck because we live on a gravel road. So.
Well,
and I'll tell you, I don't have 1/3 of the stuff that I have ordered from you guys.
Oh, it disappears on you, huh?
Oh, yeah, they snag it up left and right. And I'll bring it back, Nana. I will.
Oh, they're not. They're not. They've liberated it. They have set it free.
You may have to give them QVC's phone number.
That's exactly right. Well, Carol, enjoy. Thank you.
They'll just wait for me to buy it. Or they'll hint around, oh, look at that, Nana. Look at that, you know.
I love it.
I like that.
You should show, Carol might be interested in this. Look at Maria. Maria just pulled it up, Carol, because you were talking about how cold it gets. And she's going to be snugly in it as a hoodie, too.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes.
I mean, look how sweet and cozy this looks.
I love it.
My goodness, yep.
Well, Carol, thank you again for calling. I hope you have a wonderful day.
Oh, I'm going to. Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
So I was kind of taking a tone from Maria.
Yeah.
By the way, 44,000 are now gone. I'll tell you what, I will wear this by itself with my big, big coats, with my parkas, because you've got this super soft feeling.
Exactly.
But Marvelush is this interesting fabric that in the deep winter, when I wear this, it provides me this insulation of warmth. However, now, when it's just breezy at night, or when my mom's in Las Vegas, it's not stuffy. So how does that happen?
It's like a high performance fabric. I mean, you think in terms of skiers, they don't wear big heavy down coats when they're skiing. They have these thin, really insulated. Well, Marvelush, because of the way we spin it, it captures air. So what that means is it holds your body heat in the winter, but then in the spring and summer, we can walk around and it releases it.
Right.
So it's just because of the spinning that it's good in all climates. It's just like the perfect fiber for, you know, everywhere.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, we sell ponchos very similar to this with Marvelush right now on QVC.com for $34. Well, today you're going to get the updated poncho, you're with the fringe, and your shawl collar.
Right.
It's going to give you so much versatility. And as you look at the colors, look at Amanda, she's in the black. Then take a look at your olive. I've got all different versions of the wine on, but that's the wonderful part. You're going to get so much versatility. Then here's your navy, the paprika. I don't think we have truffle on. Nobody has truffle, but then Miss Jessica.
But truffle's right here.
Oh, there's your truffle.
Yeah, here's the truffle.
And then obviously, what are we calling Jessica's color?
Jessica is in chestnut.
Chestnut. I want to call it camel so bad, but I'm not going to. I'm not, because that's not the name of it.
Someone else said honey earlier. It does look like really, you know, a deep
silk. Golden
silk.
wheat.
Yes.
Let's just make up names.
Golden wheat.
Golden wheat.
But chestnut.
Hey, Linda from Texas is on the line. Hey, Linda, it's Albany. And Beth, welcome in.
Hi, Albany. Hi, Beth. How are you today?
Well, we're doing great. What'd you think about our Marvelush Today's special value?
I absolutely love it.
What is it about Marvelush that you're attracted to? Have you had it before?
No, I have not.
Welcome.
And this is the first time I've seen it, and this is exactly what I've been looking for, especially the cowl neck.
Right.
And I got it in the truffle because that's a new color, and I love that color. You did a great job in it. It's awesome.
It's a good color, isn't
well,
it?
You're a smart lady. This is a great new neutral.
What part of Texas are you from?
The Woodlands.
Okay, so you're going to have probably 3-4 seasons out of the year for this one.
You're right. No, not really, because when I go to church, that cowl neck I have short hair.
Okay.
And so we get frozen out in church.
That's what happens to my mom.
What is with that with churches?
I don't know.
Well, they want you to listen. They're trying to make sure you're paying attention
they
to
want
Jesus.
to keep you awake.
Right.
If it gets too warm, you'll doze off.
That's right.
Gotcha.
And in doctor's offices, you're freezing there.
You are.
And so I take this with me I would take this with me wherever I go to someplace like that, because they freeze you out.
And look how tiny it is. So it's super easy to fit into your bag or tote or whatever you have. And I have to say, I think you'll wear this cowl neck by itself quite a bit too, because it's so much fun.
Yes.
Yes. And also I wanted to tell you, I hadn't thought about it, but belted, sitting here watching this makes it look so chic and so beautiful. I absolutely love it.
Oh, great. And if you belt it just in the front, Linda, by snaking it through, then you can leave it loose in the back. If you would like it loose, it's easy to do it that way. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, Linda, enjoy. Thank you so much for calling.
You're very welcome.
Have a great day.
Wear it in good health.
You too. God bless you. I hope you have a great day. Thank you.
Let's go look at colors one more time. I also want to talk a little bit about how do you make a decision. So let's take a look. Here is your paprika.
Yes.
This one is your olive. Navy. Chestnut, which is the new name that I just learned. Olive. And then can I just say black for a minute? I want to show you this black, because when you start to think about what's your go-to, hold please, would you hold this for a second?
Absolutely.
I'm going to walk to Amanda. Where's Amanda? Amanda, come with me. Let's do this. Watch the transformation. So again, basic black dress. Amanda has on jeans. Now I'm just throwing shawls. Look at what you can do to change your outfit. So whether, I want to think about how many times you go to an after 5 event or something with a dress and that big puffy carca ruins your outfit. Now you've got this sleek, beautiful, sophisticated look, but yet it can be uber casual as well. And think about this, with this extra cowl neck, that black's going to go with everything. So don't forget about the black. I always say do a black and a color, because black goes with everything. Black goes to sophisticated events. Black takes your strapless or sleeveless something to an appropriate moment. When I was in Europe, I couldn't believe how many places you had to have a covered shoulder. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm from Vegas. I don't have covered shoulders.
You're right. There's a lot of churches and cathedrals that you have to be covered to go in. That's a very good point.
Right.
The other thing about this poncho when you're talking about going out is many times we don't want to check a coat. If it's a coat season, you don't want to check that. This you can drape over the back of your chair while you're dining.
You can still drink wine, eat dinner without your sleeves getting in your plate.
Exactly.
High five. This is a good one. Hey, on the line, thank you for playing with me today. Absolutely. Hey, we've got more coming your way, including some things that Amanda's wearing. Amanda actually has the scarf on. So we have an extra item. You know, it's kind of hard to see this one, but it's got, I'm sorry, Amanda, I'm just about to flick this in your face. This has got ribbing on it. So if you would like an additional cowl that's ribbed, hey, Lauren, do we have one of these